Graph from linear standard form. So we have the following problem. We want to take, we have 6x minus 5y is equal to 30. And we want to go ahead and graph this line. So you have your 6x minus 5y is equal to 30. So what you want to do is you want to take care of your x first. So write down 6x is equal to 30. So just write down the x, skip the y, and now just solve this down. Go ahead and divide both sides by 6. So we get that x is equal to 5. So our point is going to be 5, 0. Because what we found was we found the x intercept. Okay, now we're going to work with the y. So we're going to say negative 5y is equal to 30. We go ahead and divide by negative 5, and we find that y is equal to a negative 6. So now we're going to put this as a point. So this is going to be 0 because this is the y intercept. So now what we want to do next is we want to go ahead and graph the line. So we want to find 5, 0. So 5, 0 would be right here. Next we want to find 0 on the x and then down 6 on the y. So we want to put a point on the y-axis. So when we do a y-intercept, we're only putting the point on the y-intercept. We see it's at negative 6. When we working with the x-intercept, we're only putting a number on the x-axis. So let's check our answer. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay, next question. What I have here is we're going to take 3x minus 4y is equal to 24. So what we're going to do here is we want to take the 3x and set that equal to 24. So in other words, we want to work with the x. So we want to say 3x is equal to 24. Divide 3. So x is equal to 8. So x is only going to have a number that's 8 and the y is going to be 0. The reason why, because that is the x-intercept that you found. Now as for the y, we'll use the y. This is a negative 4y is equal to 24. Go ahead and divide by negative 4. So y is a negative 6. So the x is going to be 0 and the y is going to be a negative 6. And this is the y-intercept. So again, you want to take the x, set the x equal to the number and solve. Take the y, forget about the x, take the y, set it equal to the number and solve. So we want to go 8, 0. So we go 8 on the x, which is there. Now we want to graph the y, which is negative 6, 0, negative 6. So we're at 0, we go down 6. So let's check the line. Okay, next question. We have negative 27x. So we have negative 27x plus 18y is equal to 54. So we're going to work with the x. So we're going to just say negative 27x is equal to 54. Divide by negative 27. So x is equal to a negative 2. So our point would be negative 2, 0. And it's the x-intercept. Now for the y, I'm going to say 18y is equal to 54. Divide this by 18, cross this out. So y is equal to 3. So the x is 0, the y is 3, and this is the y-intercept. So now we're ready to graph. So we're going to go 0, 3, so we're going to put actually that's wrong, we got the negative 2. Negative 2 is the x. So Negative 2 on the x is here because this is the x-axis. We put it at negative 2. The y says it's 3 here. We can 3 here. We can 3 here. We can 3 here. We could say y is equal to 3, or we could say 0, 3. So 0 here and then up 3. Or we go right to negative 2, or we just go negative 2 to the left and we don't move any, go up or down because we have a 0 there. So let's go ahead and check our line. Okay, let's go to the next problem. So the next one, we have the following. We have 3x plus 4y equal to 12. Let's work with the x. 3x equal to 12. Divide this by 3. So x is 4. So the x is 4, the y is 0, because this is the x-intercept. X when I solve for y. X when I solve for y. X when I solve for y. Divide this by 4. So y is 3. So 0, 3. And this is the y-intercept. So we're going to go 4 on the x. So 4 on the x would be here. So we could go 4, 0. So that means we don't go up or down. Or we could simply say x equal to 4. We can say y is equal to 3, which is here. Or we can go 0 on the x and up 3. So let's check our line.